Talk about it. Talk about it. Let's talk about it. Okay. Moving um, to a new place and having unrealistic expectations. Okay. So I get people is reaching out to me and they want to start over. They want to move and relocate to a new city, but which that's Arizona, but they haven't um, done the work, okay, per se. And by doing the work, I mean checking your credit reports to see what is on there, clearing up and wrapping up balances and turning in your notice at your current place of residence, checking with your job to see if you're allowed to work in a different state. Okay, I know some jobs, even though you're working remotely, are limited to certain states. They only allow you to work in certain states. So just because you're leaving does not mean you're going to qualify um, to work in all 50 states. Okay, and then also keep in mind if you're a gig worker, doing the DoorDash, the Instacart, the Uber, the Flex, the Amazon, all of the apps. If you just so happen to be doing those, try to make sure that you have at least a 3 to 6 month history of doing that before you relocate. Because, and then you still may be limited. So you want to try to reach out to a realtor, someone that can help you find a place, because you don't want to waste money on application fees when the girl or whomever is at the leasing offices at these apartments are going to tell you, just apply, put your application in, and then obviously you're wasting money on application fees, administration fees, and all the other fees they come up with just to get an application in. You haven't even gotten approved. Now, some of them, you only have to pay part of it up front, and then once you're approved, the rest of it's applied to your moving costs when you're renting. But definitely, if you are moving, I would definitely recommend trying to get in touch with a realtor who specializes in rentals and home locating. Now, I also want to share some deals that are going for first-time home buyers. If you are a first-time home buyer and you want to see if you qualify for the first-time home buyer grant to purchase your first home, and I think that means that you just can't have bought a home within 3 years. So reach out to me, 480-251-3174, and I can get you patched over to my preferred lender to get you pre-qualified right away, okay? Or he can let you know what steps you need to take to get yourself on the roadmap for applying, getting your application approved for a house, okay? So if you want to buy, definitely reach out to me, your AZ Reload plug today, and I would more than happily get you over and get the process started for you, okay? Now, I will also say, if you're looking to come to Arizona, let me tell you, you want to get ready to meet a lot of people just like yourself that's going to be transplants and transients, okay? So this is going to be a place when you get here, you won't feel left out, because you're going to be in good company, because a lot of people are relocating and have relocated, or they're just passing through their transients here for work and whatnot. So keep in mind that you will be in really good company if you're planning to relocate to Arizona. So I rarely meet a native, and when I do, I am super duper shocked. And I tell them like, oh, wow, but all in all, this year's kicking off. I don't want to say my new year is starting yet. I feel like my new year isn't going to take off until spring. But that's when the new year really is, if you think about it, because you got the birds coming out. You're gonna have all the greenery and all of the things start growing. So I feel like that's truly when spring is. So I don't feel like this new year is really my new year yet. So I'm waiting for spring. Well, not waiting, but I mean, I'm still living life, but I have a feeling that things are going to take off for me in a more positive way come spring. Okay. Please excuse my hair. I just didn't do anything to it. I need to wash my locks. I'll wash them tomorrow. Um, what else? Getting sleepy. So I'm just hanging with y'all here right now. It is like what, 10 something here, 10:30 in the evening here. So it's a little late, but I'll be headed to bed soon. But I just can't say enough of, if you're planning to move, start networking now. Start networking right now. Don't wait until you get moved before you start your networking, okay? So, you'll be surprised and you'll be excited to see and meet other people doing just what you're doing. So, lots of entrepreneurs coming to Arizona. Lots of people starting over relationships. I'm seeing people that are newly separated, newly single. They're coming here. So if you're looking for a partner, significant other, companion, don't worry. There are a lot of people coming here that are single. So hopefully you'll be able to meet some of them. Hopefully, fingers crossed. And yeah. Wow. I can just say that today's the first day that I'm sort of feeling better again. Like, been drinking hot tea and fluids and starting to get my smell back again, I think. So happy about that. So, but yeah. What else do I want to talk about? As far as people relocating, yeah. If you are coming in with a roommate, make sure that that roommate is a quality person, okay? When I say a quality person, I mean not only at that you know them, you know this person, but I mean you want to really know this person, because should something happen and one of you all have to leave, if you're at the end of your lease, or you have to break the lease, you definitely want to make sure that that person doesn't leave you hanging, you know. Last thing you want is somebody to leave you hanging, you know. Leave you hanging high and dry, you know. That's the worst. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and shut this down. I'm done rambling for the evening, and you have yourselves a fantabulous day, evening, night, whatever time you watch this. I'm not sure what time it'll be, but be blessed.